holding out for a couple minutes, see a couple people come on. How's everybody doing? It is Thursday and I'm at GMT getting ready to leave for the day, and I wanted to spend a couple minutes talking about concussions and catchers and helmets and things of that sort. So I'm gonna wait a couple minutes. A couple people are on now. As I mentioned, I'm trying to do more of these lives. My weeks get a little crazy and I forget to do them, but I'm on now. All right, so a couple things I want to talk about. Catchers and concussions. We're seeing quite a few concussions by catchers. If your daughter's had a concussion, please comment below. I want to see how many kids around the world are getting concussions, catchers. I think they're contributed to how much pop we have in our bats now. I believe that the composite bats are creating a lot of pop, right? The balls are hard, and so what's happening with catchers, I know that the basically the ball is being foul tipped off of the pitcher and they're going straight into the catcher, and we're seeing concussions. So I've had quite a few catchers that come to me that have had them. So I have changed my protocol for catchers. There are a couple of masks that I recommend my catchers. Now, I have not done research on all the masks out there, so just keep that in mind that this is just my opinion. But first and foremost, I think it's important to understand that some of the catcher's helmets help prevent them, and others, I don't know if they have paid any attention to that. So that being said, I do have one here with me, and this is the Shut mask. So this one is made by a company called Shut. I know it's probably upside down. The reason why this is one of the masks that I recommend is that they actually make football helmets, and their football helmets, and actually these helmets have the same padding in them as a football helmet for concussion prevention, which football helmets are very, they're paying a lot of attention to that. How about that? So they're paying attention to the fact that football players get concussions, so they're doing the testing in order to create a helmet that can help prevent them. Now, that being said, a helmet is, a helmet is not going to 100% assure that a catcher's not going to get a concussion, but we can help prevent it. And so Shut is definitely one of the manufacturers. And then the other one I do not actually have here at the facility, but it's made by All-Star. So All-Star and Shut are the two helmets I recommend. I also do recommend 12U, that they have one of these two masks. So my suggestion would be, if they haven't gotten a new mask in quite a few, hi Scott, how are you? If your catcher has not gotten a new mask within quite a few years, I'd say first year or second year 12U, they should upgrade to a Shut or an All-Star catcher's mask. That being said, I don't know if the other companies are preventing that. I also wanted to talk about a subject with the catcher's masks that I see a lot of argument over. Again, this is just my opinion, but these masks have great view. They have quite a bit of view on both sides. We have good peripheral, good eyes forward to be able to see. If the helmet fits correct, it should be tight, but obviously not giving us a headache. But it should fit us snugly to where when we turn our head, it shouldn't go side to side. It should fit really well. That being said, if our helmet fits us well, we should not be taking our mask off when we get a pop-up. I hear a lot of coaches in the travel ball world, in high school world, telling their catchers, take that mask off when the ball goes up. If this fits well, there should be no reason why we need to take it off. It should stay on our face the entire time. I see so many times that we want our catcher to take it off. They take this, sometimes very expensive helmet off, and they throw it to the side. For one, we don't want our kids even throwing their gear, right? But the second thing is they throw it, they're still trying to find the ball, they trip over it, right? And then also, if I have this mask on and as I'm trying to take it off, I'm obstructing my view. So I just, wanted to come on and talk about a couple of those things. Shutt or All-Star, I recommend, and then keeping the mask on always. I've also seen, which I think is crazy, some catchers take the mask off for plays at the plate. We really want it on for plays at the plate because we now have metal spikes at 14U. So metal spikes are coming at us. We want to protect our face. We also don't know, really the ball should be a one hop into the catchers. And so because of that, we don't know what the ball's going to do. So we take our mask off, ball hits a rock, comes towards our face. As a catcher, we're quick, right? But we're definitely not going to keep our face in front of a ball that's coming at our head. Whereas if we have our mask on, our face is protected. So, and yes, no more catcher's gear, right? No. We're always trying to do what we can to help protect our catchers. So that being said, if anybody has any questions, feel free to comment. But that's it. I wanted to come on real quick and talk about catchers and preventing concussions and the importance of a good quality mask, at least 12U and on. All right. Y'all have a wonderful Thursday and a great weekend.